Hello YouTube, today we're gonna make Sayu. I already got her Constellation to C6 at this point after Ayakabena, and let's see what will happen with the last rank least popular character in Genshin Impact. I think I've done all material farming for her except EM on VV set, which is one of the least resin efficient domain to farm. Nobody actually want Maiden Beloved. Most people want Ocean Hue Clam. Her normal skill not really great, yes. She has this super slow animation in her attack. Her elemental skill, quality of life. I think her main skill is her elemental burst, which doing the swirl a lot, and this is the skill that heals you. So I believe you want to maintain uptime 24/7 for this skill. Her passive is more heals every swirl. Her second passive add another heals to another characters, which is not yours, but it's kinda okay in domain. So yeah, lots of healing. Sayu Constellation 1 most likely the most important constellation. Second constellation, I don't feel it is useful. First constellation, extra energy bonus but not much. Sixth constellation, also another important constellation that make EM build more relevant on her. Otherwise, I think attack percent is more relevant without 6th constellation. The reason is her elemental skill on attack. For sword, I equip her with Rainslasher because EM stat 4 star. So looking roughly at Sayuki, she's a character with split scaling that skill on attack but still need EM because she's anemo, and the biggest drawback is most of her build locked behind Constellation, especially C1 and C6. So that is done. I think we just need to level her to 90 and upgrade her talent. As what I usually do, it will be talent level 688. Although I truly suggest to just upgrade her elemental burst since the rest kinda pointless for battle. And it's level 90. Bam. The thing about healer is I don't know how to justify she is good or not because she is not DPS unless she is a Kokomi, but I don't see there is a way to make her as good as Kokomi because of her speed scaling. Also, I want to see if she can do enough damage with her swirl because Elemental Mastery don't give a shit about quick damage. So makes the elemental build is a lot easier. Most likely I just use Sucrose artifact on Sayu just to make her build a lot easier, and I don't need to farm extra material. So this is the artifact stat that I use by default. By right I will want 700 EM, but the EM set is actually on Sucrose. More important is I just want to maintain 150% energy recharge and above. Actually, I already tested this build in Abyss, so 150% is much more reliable even with Raiden in the team. So this with Sucrose artifact, I will not suggest to go even beyond 700 EM since because it's better to invest EM on Kazuha or Sucrose unless you don't have those characters. So this side by side comparison of heals between attack build and EM build at talent level 6. She heals per tick every second. And for me, around 4000 per second should be the minimum for survivability. Let's test Sayu on Driven build. On this, my current stat. She needs a lot of energy recharge because it doesn't generate enough energy. Her elemental skill generates 2 particles most of the time, so it does feel restricted playing Sayu. So just 2 particles per elemental skill. That's why you need a lot of energy recharge to keep her elemental burst up. Else you want to use Raiden or battery anymore. So I need to repeat this 4 times. I think that's 4 times. Yeah, so that's a lot of elemental skill just to fill her elemental burst gauge. So let me skip on this. Oh man, I never beat this guy. Favonius Greatsword. Hey, 61. Let's see. That solved my energy issue. So I need 4 elemental skill. Previously I need 8 tries, more than 8 tries to fill the gauge. Right now we just need 4 times to fill the gauge. So it's an improvement. So let me try to increase her elemental mastery. Perhaps using Sucrose artifact. So we have right now 537. Previously it's about 700. Yeah, 700 elemental mastery. Okay, let's try again. One and 4. So Favonius allow me to have less elemental skill cycle to fill the gauge. This makes me think, is it better to use Emblem or Swirl Fate for damage instead of VV set? 3000 Swirl. $3,000 something. Now I will try to change to Emblem or Swirl Fate. It is 721 elemental mastery, 200 energy recharge, and Emblem or Swirl Fate. Okay, let's try this one. 4000. 3900. Okay, that's something interesting. So even with PV set, I put a lot of elemental mastery. If I don't have enough energy recharge, it's quite troublesome to build her because I want her elemental burst to be up 100% most of the time. And using Favonius Greatsword allow me to reduce this cycle from 8 elemental skill to 4 elemental skill. And the build currently is attack 1.1, elemental mastery 700, energy recharge 200. I also tried her in Abyss. If you want to watch it, there is another video about it. So from what I see, her build a bit restrictive. You need a lot of ER while keeping up with elemental mastery stat. But I didn't expect Emblem or Swirl Fate to work well on her. I think you need Raiden or Animal Battery if you don't use very high energy recharge. However, is it good to invest heavily on her? Not so much. 700 EM probably most likely is the limit I will go on her. Plus, in comparison to other healer like Diana or Barbara, she does fall behind in versatility. In fact, VV set is much better vested on other animal character like Sucrose, but if you have extra materials, why not? Just go for it. Or maybe you can try other set like Emblem Soviet Fate, or maybe pure attack percents like what I did before. So I think she's a cool character, especially for overworld exploration, because her kit I think is built around exploration rather than or meta slave. Having her is a lot easier to play, especially farming material. If you like what you saw, and please hit like and subscribe, and see you next time.